way to celebrate the 25th anniversary of the Disney classic Beauty and the Beast than to talk about the film with two of its stars.
Yeah, Robby Benson and Paige O-Hara did the voices of the two main characters, and I spoke with them about the tale as old as time.
Tale as old.
How many times do you hear people like saying hello and then pausing and wanting to hear your voices when you do interviews about these characters? They say, wait a minute, do those voices sound familiar? Do you hear that pause a lot of people wanting to hear your voices?
They do, actually. They do. And I've actually had people recognize my voice over the phone. When I was ordering some face cream over the phone, and she said, you know, you sound a lot like Belle. And I was like, that's because that's me. And she goes, oh my gosh, that happens. I know you've been.
Yeah,
you know,
that does happen. It's weird.
It is weird.
It's very strange. It used to happen when it was, you know, I mean, I've been in such situations. It's so bizarre, you know, where someone will turn around and they'll go, oh my God, I knew it was you the second I heard your voice.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And,
it's kind of cool, actually.
That's a very good feeling.
I bet. Well, I mean, hello, 25th anniversary of this, you know, classic work. That has to be a fun milestone to be at.
Yes, it is.
It really is. It's amazing.
It's an honor.
Now, Robby, do you ever yell at anyone? Do you hear this all the time? Do you ever tell anyone to get out?
Get out!
I'm sorry, you probably hate that.
I don't know if you can tell. Can you tell how loud that is from where you are?
I can't.
When I'm sitting next to him, he's like breaking my ears.
Actually, it's actually the voice I have that I love to use, but because I was always cast in tenor roles, and I don't want to be a tenor. I'm a baritone.
You're a true baritone.
Yeah, and I have even I have good bottom. Anyway, yeah, I have good low end.
That's the terminology, of course, for the lower range.
Oh, is that what that is?
Basso,
okay, I thought, well, this
range.
interview just took quite a turn. And I was just going to talk about how it really is, you know, good. You know, I remember when I was a kid watching this, and now my own kids. It's just one of those stories that, you know, whether it's 25 years or 50 years, it seems to never really lose its luster, does it?
It's amazing.
It really is timeless. I mean, long after we're gone, you know, think of all those generations of children and parents that are going to love this movie. I mean, that's kind of a really wonderful feeling.
You know, as a kid, I was just so obsessed with the story itself, but as an adult now, I'm so curious how, you know, how it all works. When you guys were doing this, were you ever in the same room together? Did you ever voice things, you know, in the same place?
Oh,
or?
Yes. Yeah, that's not the norm, but I begged them, and they let me do it for Robby and I to record together. And it's not the norm because it's a lot more expensive and time-consuming, but the fact that we were in the same room and could react off of each other really made me so much better. I was so much more comfortable with it.
I just think it was a great idea, and it really, really worked because our performances, we play off one another instead of the normal, you're all alone in this big room and they're saying, give us this line 3 times in a row, boom, you know. And it's not always, you know, the way it should be. It's just
not always
like
as realistic, you know?
Yeah.
Right.
What we did was very realistic, and it really, I think it made a huge difference.
Now, as much as we all love the story, Robby, I heard you actually kind of wish that maybe people know the ending so we can talk about the ending, but you actually maybe wish that it ended a little bit differently. Is that what I read?
Oh yeah, no, I'm not a prince. I've never been a prince. I've always been a beast. It's just, I can't help it. It's who I am. You know, my kids, people have heard this voice, you know, long before Beauty and the Beast. It's like, please close the door.
Well, thank you for sharing some of those secrets and how this classic was made, and congrats, 25 years later. Thanks so much for your time today.
Cool.